Open design is design whose makers allow its users to free distribution and permit modifications and derivations of it. Take for instance Mr. Potato Head. The designer first designs the spherical shape of the product, the base, which is by no means the finished product. Then it is passed on to someone else who decides to put on the ears. Someone else adds the eyes, and someone else may remove the ears and put a pair of lips instead. Open design is a continuous search for meaningful applications of technology and design through the process of co-creation. It is experimental, flexible, and inclusive. Open design and the internet are built on the same concept. Tim Berners-Lee, the guy who invented the web, gave it away for free so everyone could access it. This goes in line with the principles of open design. The main way open design is shared is through PDFs and videos, which can be accessed through the web. If you don't have the internet skills, how can you access it? The internet gives you free rein to put up whatever crazy idea you have. It takes away the fear of judgment. It also gives the whole world a chance to participate in design. In the same way, open design is empowered by the media. The media helps open design flourish by giving it the recognition needed to become more popular amongst people. The Open Design Now book gives a platform for open design and clearly shows and states the way that open design is meant to work in the world, and also looks at many different designers. The introduction of the book aims to communicate how open design is by not giving it a set definition. Open design is rooted in information and communication technology. It gives us all the instruments to become a one-man factory, the world players operating from a small back room. The book shows how people, through using the web, have the ability to create whatever they desire and share it with the world. Case Study 1. The IKEA hack follows the open design principles due to the fact that in the beginning of the 21st century, design products became very mass-produced. However, nowadays, consumers want individuality and they're willing to pay more for it. The IKEA hack follows the idea of buying mass-produced items, then tweaking them to become more personalized. Designers for IKEA hack were amazed at how many people were willing to void their warranty in order to create something off the internet. The designers who are creating these hacks with IKEA goods aren't getting paid. Instead, IKEA is the only one financially benefiting from these new hack designs. Case Study 2. The principles of open design have not just been applied to design areas, but also in the restaurant business. The Instructables restaurant concept states that it takes all its recipes and designs off the internet, and then republishes them in an online catalog. A staggering 1.8 million people have signed up to this online catalog that they have created. This is an example of where open design has really worked, and the company makes a profit through selling the food and advertising on their website. The restaurant also acts as a place where people can come together and share their open design ideas through different workshops. Ronen Kedushin is the pioneer of open design. After moving to Berlin in 2005, Kedushin used his university thesis on open design as a catalyst for his work. His work mainly focuses on furniture and lighting design. Ronen Kedushin came up with a manifesto to help people understand the open design. He stated that open design needs to be done on CAD and the web in order to share the design. Producers have the power to control all aspects of the product-making process, from design to creation. For instance, in his hack chair design, Kadushin decided to make it out of one single piece of metal, which was laser cutted and folded into shape. The chair comes under the Creative Commons license instead of copyright, which the user can manipulate the design to make it more comfortable or fit into their own personal space. However, if the design is for commercial use, the designer has to agree to use such design and get paid. Then, is open design really free? For the last 5 years, Kadushin has mostly designed his work through open design. So the person himself who created open design doesn't fully use it yet. Fritzing is an open source project that supports designers, artists, and hobbyists to work creatively with interactive electronics. It is used to document their electronic prototypes, share them, teach electronics in the classroom, and create software layouts for professional manufacturing. Indeed, it gives its practitioners a common language in which to document and exchange their knowledge and ideas, forming a sense of community culture. But the main question is design being compromised, or worse, underestimated? By putting the tools of the industry into the hands of the people, is fritzing taking away design from designers? Can design as we know it today eventually die out? DIWAMS. Do it with already made stuff. Sustainability forms a huge part of our culture. Nowadays, we try to repair what we have damaged through our reckless behavior. But the question is, can we do this through open design? Does open design, without our knowledge, contribute to a more sustainable culture? DIWAMS is a methodology that encourages us to reuse what is already there. Augusto Cintrangulo, a notable pioneer, creates toys, musical instruments, and games from wear-resistant packaging. This packaging project includes workshops where children and adults learn how to build their own products. In a way, it is a process of designing something which was not meant to be redesigned. So does this stretch our idea of what open design entails? Cintrangulo adopted this idea again in his Bianco Sinuoso bench, which was built from unused pieces of MDF discarded by furniture manufacturers. The way this concept falls under open design category is the way he puts videos onto the internet for the public to learn how to adopt the DIWAMS concept. Nokia were the first major manufacturers to use open design. Nokia allowed people to alter and 3D print their own shells for the Lumia smartphone. This allowed its users to create a developing profile to get the relevant files. However, like anything on the internet, Nokia came across illegal downloaders. Within a couple of hours, what Nokia believed was just for developers was actually on Pirate Bay. Nokia tried to control it, however, there is really no way to control the internet. Thus, due to the Nokia experience with open design, hardly any companies adopted the idea of open design. What impact can open design have on interiors and workspace? Collectively, we feel that we can't see open design as being truly successful in the interior industry, as it seems to somewhat hinder originality. Open design is a very creative idea in itself. However, it is not very appealing to starting designers, as the issue of money is questionable. The people who are using open design are more using it for experimental reasons, and are usually established designers. It would be a great way to understand what the public are looking for in design nowadays, and the sense of feeling part of design. It bridges distance between people and designers. We felt that if a major company used it through their own networking systems instead of the web, they may be able to control it more and help to create great teamwork skills. Open design only truly works if you have internet, software, and the skills to understand it. You mostly need to have access to a 3D printer or laser cutter to create the products. This can be rather expensive, and a possible strain on independent companies to train their staff or individual users at home.
Would you use open design?
Do you think that open design has a future?
Does it create endless design?
Will it open networking in the industry more?
Did open design start off with idealistic altruism? If yes, will it remain this way?
Will it always be free?